Krysten Alyce Ritter is an American actress, musician, and former model. Ritter is known for her roles as Jane Margolis on the AMC drama series Breaking Bad and Chloe on the ABC comedy series Don't Trust the Bee in Apartment 23. She has appeared in films such as What Happens in Vegas, 27 Dresses, Confessions of a Shopaholic, and She's Out of My League. She has also appeared in the television series Gilmore Girls, Gossip Girl, Gravity, Til Death, and Veronica Mars. Early life: Ritter grew up on a cattle ranch near Shikshani, Pennsylvania, where her mother, stepfather and sister live. Her father lives in nearby Benton. Career: modeling. Ritter was scouted by a modeling agent at her local shopping mall, the Wyoming Valley Mall, at the age of 15 at a modeling event. Ritter described herself as, at the time, tall, gawky, awkward, and really skinny to Philadelphia Style magazine. While in high school, she traveled to New York on her days off and began modeling there and in Philadelphia. She signed with the Elite Model Management Agency and then with Wilhelmina Models. Ritter moved to New York City at the age of 18 and established an international modeling career in print ads and on television. She did magazine, catalog, and runway work in Milan, New York, Paris, and Tokyo. Acting: Ritter's acting career began when Wilhelmina placed her for an audition for a Dr. Pepper television commercial. Ritter told Philadelphia Style that she felt her outgoing and bubbly and funny personality as a performer helped her transition into acting naturally by letting her entertain the casting people. She won several bit film roles starting in 2001, and then played a 1950s art history student in Julia Roberts' Mona Lisa Smile. In 2006, she appeared in All This Intimacy, a two-act off-Broadway play by Rajiv Joseph, at the Second Stage Theatre. Ritter signed on to star in the premiere of Zach Braff's play All New People at Second Stage Theatre. Anna Camp, David Wilson Barnes and Justin Buffer co-star in this production under the direction of Peter Dubois. Ritter had a number of guest starring roles on television, and appeared on the second season of Veronica Mars, playing Gia Goodman, the daughter of Mayor Woody Goodman. Ritter guest-starred on Gilmore Girls for 8 episodes from 2006 to 2007 as Rory Gilmore's friend, Lucy. She also played the first iteration of Allison Stark on the Fox sitcom Til Death. Ritter continued working in film, often cast as the best friend of the lead character. In 2008, she had supporting roles in the romantic comedies What Happens in Vegas and 27 Dresses. She co-starred in the 2009 film Confessions of a Shopaholic as Suze, the best friend of Isla Fisher's character. Ritter spent 3 months shooting She's Out of My League in Pittsburgh in 2008. She played Patty, the cynical best friend of Alice Eve's character Molly. Ritter was cast as a young Carol Rhodes in an episode of the CW's teen drama series Gossip Girl titled Valley Girls, which aired May 11, 2009. The episode was a backdoor pilot for a proposed spin-off series of the same title, set in 1980s Los Angeles, that would chronicle the teenage years of the character Lily Van Der Woodsen. Ritter described her character Carol, Lily's sister, as the outcast, and an 80s Sunset Strip rocker to Access Hollywood. The series was not picked up by the network for the 2009 Euro 10 season. Ritter co-starred as Jane Margolis on the second season of AMC's drama series Breaking Bad, and starred in the film How to Make Love to a Woman, based on a best-selling book by adult film star Jenna Jameson. She also co-starred with Jason Beer in the independent film The Last International Playboy, as Ozzy, a drug addict. Ritter sold a television pilot that she wrote based on her experiences as a model, named Model Camp, and as of 2009, was also writing a female body comedy film. She appeared in the comedy web series Woke Up Dead in 2009, playing Cassie alongside John Heder as Drex. In 2010, Ritter starred in the television series Gravity alongside Ivan Sergey, Ving Rhames, and Rachel Hunter, playing the sharp and quirky Lily. The Sturts comedy drama centers on a group of outpatient suicide survivors. She starred opposite Ben Barnes in the 2011 comedy film Killing Bono as the manager of an Irish band. Directed by Nick Ham, the film is based on Killing Bono, I Was Bono's Doppelganger, a book about the early days of the Irish rock band U2. Beginning in January 2010, the film's shoot lasted for 6 weeks and moved from Belfast to London before returning to Belfast. Ritter starred alongside Alicia Silverstone in the comedy horror film Vamps, written and directed by Amy Heckerling. She plays a New York City socialite turned into a vampire by a vampire queen. The film began shooting in Detroit, Michigan in August 2010 and was released on November 2, 2012. She also stars in the 2011 independent comedy film Life Happens, with Kate Bosworth and Rachel Bilson. Co-written by Ritter with director Kat Coiro, the film is about two best friends dealing with the pregnancy and subsequent motherhood of Ritter's character. The film began production in Los Angeles in October 2010. In early February 2011, Ritter joined the cast of the ABC sitcom Don't Trust the Bee in Apartment 23, playing the title role of Chloe, a New York City party girl and con artist who tries to rip off her new roommates after they move in, but who ends up befriending and mentoring one of the applicants. The series was cancelled on January 22, 2013 after 2 seasons. On February 15, 2013, it was reported that Ritter would star as Nora in the NBC comedy Pilot Assistants, based on Leslie Headland's play of the same name. However, it was confirmed in January 2014 that the pilot would not be picked up to series. On July 9, 2013, it was announced that Ritter will star in Jake Hoffman's directorial debut, Asthma, which centers on the indie rock scene in New York City. It was announced on February 20, 2014 that Ritter will star on NBC's astronaut-themed comedy Pilot Mission Control as aerospace engineer Dr. Mary Kendricks. Personal life: Ritter moved from Brooklyn to Los Angeles in 2007. She sings and plays guitar in a band called Ex-Vivian. She also promotes animal rights, and posed for a 2013 PETA ad campaign warning pet owners of the dangers of leaving dogs in cars during the summer. Filmography, references. External links: Krysten Ritter at the Internet Movie Database, Krysten Ritter at All Movie, Krysten Ritter at the Internet Off-Broadway Database, Krysten Ritter on Twitter, Krysten Ritter on Facebook, Krysten Ritter at the TCM Movie Database.